card is going to be what's going on around you. Okay? Let's just get general energy. What's going on around you? What you need to know. So we are going to hop right in. Oops, everything's falling. We're going to hop right in with pile 1. And pile 1, this might be a tower moment. I don't feel like it's a huge tower moment for you, but I think it's a semi-tower moment for you that's going on right now. But I think there is a person in your energy who's having a big tower moment, and I'm hearing that song. I don't remember the title, but I know it's by, I believe, Jasmine Sullivan, and she says something like, "You gonna make a fool out of me," or "mess out of me," something like that. Someone's feeling foolish. That's what's going on around you. Someone's having a tower moment because they're realizing that they were a fool, or they were foolish, or this is very self-deprecating energy. This is very, we got to get out of it. So I think for you guys, you might be experiencing this mini tower moment right now, or a mini tower moment coming in, because the residual energy from this person's energy from, I don't know, this person's got to get out of their head. I think their actions, their energetic actions and physical actions and everything are like not just affecting only them, but it's affecting people around them. I think this person really needs to notice that, or like get out of their own head. I think this is someone who is, yes, it's important to think of yourself and value yourself, but you also have to think of others as well. And I think this person is just so selfish right now in the way of their thinking. I think they're affecting a lot of people around them. So this could be a person, this could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could be a lover, an ex-lover, whatever it is. But someone is almost like they're like unintentionally dragging other people down with them. Maybe for some people it is intentional. Maybe this is someone who, if you know, it's like misery loves company. If they can't be happy, then they don't want anyone else around them. If they feel foolish, then they don't want anyone else around them to not feel foolish. Like, I don't know. I'm seeing a magnet. This person, I don't know. This is someone who's trying to draw you in. So what cards do we get, though? We get the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I mean, this is a chunk of BS. So what's going on around you right now that's most significant in your energy is a lot of BS going on around you. And I think it really has to do with this person who can be an air sign. Okay, this is someone who this person is not communicating. They're not communicating how they feel, or they're not communicating anything they're supposed to be communicating, whether it be with you that they communicate with you, or whether it be just like a therapist, or this is someone who needs a therapy. They need to work through their emotions. They need a therapy or something, and instead of going to get that, I feel like this person is just mental. There's a lot of mental work. This person is mentally draining themselves because they are mentally, I feel like, ruminating and running over patterns of their own past mistakes. But I think instead of seeing them as their own past mistakes, they're seeing it as like victim mode. You know, it's almost like if this person would have, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It feels too nuanced. Okay, so this could have been like a long, drawn-out situation you had with someone. And it's not just you they had a situation with, but they had a situation with a lot of other people where it seems like, I think this person did a lot of messed up things. The Seven of Swords. I think they did a lot of messed up things, okay? I'm also hearing serial cheater. So this could have been a person who had cheated on you or lied to you and was dishonest. But it wasn't just you they did that to. It was a lot of people. Or it was multiple different people, okay? They could have stole something from you. They didn't just do that to you. They did it to a lot of different people. And I think this person is sitting in regret of what they've done, or having a realization of that they messed up really badly, that they're not a good person is what I'm hearing. They're just not. But again, instead of taking this accountability and choosing to be better or to right wrongs or whatnot, they're sitting there like, oh, You know, you might not have a connection with this person anymore. It's like they're sitting there like, oh, I lost this person, I lost that person, I lost everyone. But it's like, whose fault is that? Who made it that way? And instead of this person realizing like, okay, they made it that way, this person is pointing themselves as a victim, and kind of in their head they're saying that they're hard to love or impossible to love. But that's not the case. I mean, the case is that they need to get their act right. I think instead of this person, 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Instead of this person trying to make amends or trying to do better and be better, they're just sitting in like agony. And I think that there's mental ruminating on you, on other connections that they had that where they mistreated people. But again, it's a really negative energy. It's not like an energy of like, I want to heal this. It's an energy of like, kind of like, you left me, you broke my heart. This person could have been doing stuff behind your back that made you look like a fool or whatever. Maybe it was really hard for you to break away from this person, but you ended up doing so. This person could just be sitting there and feeling like they look like a fool. I do feel like this could be the sense of someone who lost you. Okay? And maybe losing you really triggered them. This person just seems like a person who really lacks care for others, or the ability to really care for others. But I think I think they've had a repeating pattern of the 7 of Swords where they backstab people, or they do things, they could steal, they could lie, they could cheat, whatever it is. And for some reason, it's like with you, it triggered something different in them. I think this person is the type of person that might pretend to like someone romantically, or pretend to like someone as a friend or whatever, and kind of like put on a mask just to get what they want out of a situation, and then just like discard, you know, that person or whatnot, or ruin the connection so that person leaves, and then this person starts to feel upset about it, or like, it's just weird. But I think with you, I think this person actually genuinely took a liking to you. But yeah, when you keep repeating patterns in life, it becomes a habit. So no matter if this person did not want to hurt you, that's what it feels like. It feels like this person didn't want to hurt you, but they still did. It doesn't matter if their intention was not to hurt you, they still hurt you. And if the fact that they're not able to hold themselves accountable or do better or anything to make amends in the situation, all they're willing to do is tug on your energy and be a crybaby about it, then that's on them. That's on them. Like, this person needs to grow up. This is literally just someone who is like acting like a child, acting like a toddler. Like, and I'm hearing like you can't always get what you want. This person just wants what they want all the time. And it's like, you can't just walk around acting like a baby through life and then doing what you want, not taking accountability for the pain you caused others, and then act like everything's going to go your way. Like, wake up. I think this person's getting a big wake-up call. We have the Star that wanted to come out. So this is a person who does want to heal things with you. I do feel like they might come forward into your life, or you might see a message or something from them soon. But this is not in like good graces, because this person is going to need a while to retrain these really bad habits that they formed in order to actually be a good person to you. You have the Sun. We have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, I feel like that's what's going on around you guys. Someone's having that big wake-up call, the Sun. Yeah. And I think your advice here is that you guys need to move forward. And I feel like you've already been moving forward from this person or situation, and I think that you need to continue to do that. But also focus on the positive right now. Try to really keep your confidence up and your positivity up, because I do feel like you're picking up on residual energy from this person, all their negativity. And I think that could be something that might get your brain a little confused, or your emotions all over the place. Okay, so it's just good to keep up with your spiritual hygiene right now. So that's what I have for you guys, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. Now let's get into pile 2. Alright, so pile 2, we had for you guys. For what's going on around you, I'm seeing an anchor. Okay, I'm seeing an anchor, which is like really rooted. Okay, I think what's going on around you guys has more to do with just you personally. I don't think there's anything outwardly that is really you need to know about. I think you just need to know more about you. And I feel like this message for pile 2 is a more like a confirmation that you're on the right path, and more of a kind of like congratulations because you're doing a good job. And I also think you guys are I don't think you're like very, very loud about the things that you're doing or about certain accomplishments that you have been making. And for some of you guys, that's just because maybe you're just not that type of person. You just like to kind of be more low key. And for some of you guys, it's because you're actually kind of downplaying big things. Okay, there are certain things that you're doing that you might be seeing as like, okay, yeah, this is just a little something or whatever, but it's actually really big, and you'll have a lot of people around you who will be very proud of you. So let's say that, you know, it could be something small or simple where you were really trying to master something, or maybe change a habit, change certain ways, and it's like maybe you had a good streak at keeping this going. It could be something as simple as maybe you're someone who ends up being late to work several times, or with your timeliness, maybe you struggle with that, and maybe you've been really putting in effort to try to be timely to wherever you're going, and you've been able to do that for like 2 weeks straight. Like, that's not just something small, and that's great. That's amazing. Okay, the fact that you can put your mind to something, say that's what you want, and then achieve it, whether you achieve it for just one day or for 2 weeks, and even if you miss a day of achieving that, if you get right back on track, then that's great. And I feel like some of you guys, like, you know, you're not really telling anybody, but I think you should express yourself, because you have people who would love to hear that, who would love to hear just like how you're doing and what you're doing, even the smallest things. Like, some of you guys sometimes think that people don't care about the small things or what you see as the small things in your life, but the people around you do care. The people who love you do care. And what you see as a small thing, they see as something big. So I think you should share it, because you deserve more praise is what I'm hearing. Yeah, okay. And back to the anchor thing, that rooted energy. You guys are very decisive and rooted in something right now. So you're rooted in exactly what you are looking to achieve, what you're looking to change. You're rooted in it overall, in general. You're rooted in becoming this new version of yourself. It's not like you're on the brink of, okay, do I want to change? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? No, it's like you're rooted in, and you're sure in making it happen and becoming a new version of yourself that is more in alignment with what you want for yourself. And you're rooted in doing the work for it. Even if every single day is not perfect, you're still consistent. You're consistent. You're rooted in being consistent and disciplined. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Yep. And what's going on around you really is that you're making really good decisions for yourself, and you are working very diligently towards them, and you're going to end up getting what you want and kind of blooming that new version of yourself at the perfect timing. Okay? That full bloom, you know? What's going on around you is just you. I really feel like you guys, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. You're doing a thing. Doing it and doing it and doing it well and doing it and doing it. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Four of Pentacles. We got a ton of Pentacles coming out here. And Queen of Wands. Okay, so I really just feel like that's it. Like, this is going to be a short message for you guys, because that's honestly it. This is a great pile. There's no interference right now. So if you're someone who's thinking like, Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Wow. The Star on the top of the deck. But if you're someone who's like thinking like, oh, there might be some type of interference, or if you're dealing with some type of fear or something, just know that is not anything outwardly. That is not, you guys right now, you don't have the haters. You don't have people who are jealous or trying to feed off your energy. You're not surrounded by an energetic vampire, narcissist, or anything like that. Your path is clear. The only thing that can really stop you right now is you. And I don't feel like you're really going to let that happen. Like I said, you're very anchored. 4 of Pentacles. Like, yeah, you're really like, you're holding on to that tight. Even if you just have one little coin right now. Even if you have a penny, you're holding on to it tight. Okay, and you're going to keep holding on to that. And then maybe the next time you get a dime, and the next time you get a nickel, and the next time you get a quarter, and the next time you start getting dollar bills, whatever it is, like, you know, metaphorically. It's like, even if you might have one crumb, and that's what you got, you're holding on to it, and you're saving it. And then maybe you get a banana, and you're saving that. You're not letting... A good thing about you guys and what's going on around you right now, especially with this Queen of Wands, is you're not letting your current situation or your current physical reality determine your future physical reality, or determine how you feel about yourself as well. So this is a really good energy. Yeah, I think you've got the free reign here to just do, and I think you should use this time to just do, because I think you're being heavily protected as well during this time. Like, I don't see, if you've been meeting different people, or you met someone, or if you have someone on your mind lately, but maybe you are concerned if you can trust them or not, whether this is a friend that you want to be closer with, whether this is someone that you wanted to collaborate with on something, or something even romantic. Maybe you're in fear of that because you're not trying to mess up. I'm hearing this grind that you have. You're not trying to mess up what you have going on. And to be honest with you, again, you're very protected during this time. So anyone coming into your life is genuinely someone that can help and benefit you on this journey and offer you support. And these are people that will praise you. And I think if you've been holding yourself back from people out of fear, or a specific person, someone's been on your mind, if they pop up in your dreams, I don't think that's a warning. I think it's something where Spirit is trying to guide you to be like, here's what you need right now. You know, if you need any extra support, if you need that praise, if you feel like you need someone to talk to, or if you just, whatever it is that you need right now while you are working diligently, you earned it to have good, trustworthy people around you. So they're bringing these people in for your life. Even if it's only for a moment. If it's a forever thing, it's a forever thing. But even if it's only for the moment, these people are coming in because Spirit is like, you're doing great. Take some time off is what I'm getting. Take a break. Free your mind. Ask for help. You have people around you who will be willing to help you in many more ways than you think. Okay, pile 2, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to get into pile 3. Okay, so pile 3. I didn't really even have any channel messages for you guys or anything like that. So let's just get into it and see. Because I don't know what this energy feels like. It's... Oh, that just scared me. It is it's a confusing energy because it feels all over the place. So there's like not even a direct like message here. Something I am hearing about is something about a notebook or a notepad. Okay. Maybe even the movie The Notebook it could be relevant here, but it's just kind of all over the place. I think a good message for you guys based on the energy I'm feeling would be to kind of center yourself or come back to yourself. So you guys might want to spend some time alone. I would say especially, and you guys might be the people who are very sensitive to energy as well. I'd say especially if 4th of July weekend you were all out and about and everywhere and out and about and in everyone's faces, and I think chill out. Chill out now, you know, spend some time with yourself, like actual intentional time with yourself. Clear out your energy, clean up your space, because it's very like murky, muddy waters here energetically, that it just feels like, yeah, what's going on around you, we do want to know what's going on around you, but you are the center of what's going on around you. Like, you are the center. I'm trying to find the center here. I can't find you. All I can see is all this stuff going on around you, but I don't see you. I don't see your energy. I can't tell how what's going on around you is affecting you, because all I can see is you being filled with a bunch of other energy. Like, where are you in this reading? I don't know. Let me pull out some cards. Okay, cards want to come out, but then keep flipping back in. It feels very, like, I don't know, yeah, 10 of Wands. So you guys might just be feeling like very drained or very tired. You need to clean your energy. You need to clean your energy. You picked up, some of you guys, you definitely went out. Okay, maybe you had like some barbecues, or you went wherever you went, or whatever you did over the past couple of days. There's a lot of people. Maybe there was an argument that happened. Maybe you were part of it, or maybe you were just around it. Maybe something also, but I'm hearing like road rage, or something with like traffic, or something with like a problem with the car on the road. Even if you weren't like at the forefront of this or in the middle of it, like, I just feel like it's a lot around you. I think you're just like filled up with a lot. Some of you guys might be really bloated right now. And maybe you did everything to try to help with that, and it's just not like, I think you guys are just like literally filled up with energy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think you are so filled up with just a bunch of energy, and it's just having no place to go, because I don't think you have set with yourself to move it around. Okay, some more movement too. We have the 2 of Wands. Some of you guys you have a decision to make, or something you want to do, but you're hesitant about doing it. Okay. And it's this confusion here, and I think that's just because you're hesitant to take a step forward. It's like, should you or should you not? I'm hearing, should you stay, should you go? Some of you, like, you guys are the people who are definitely trying to find your place in the world. But you're also you're carrying so much of other people's energy, expectations, problems. That is kind of like, you can't make a decision. You're not in a good space to even be able to make a decision right now, because you need to be back centered with you. Spend some time out in the sun again, just with you. Maybe go journal and write things out. Like, this feels like so murky. Only gonna pull a couple more. Judgment. Are some of you guys like ended a situation, or you want to end this situation, you're not sure if you should? 4 Wands on the bottom of the deck. We have Judgment and the Empress that also came out. But if your decision making has to do with ending a relationship or moving forward from a relationship, or a job situation, then your best interest is to yes. It's a yes. I feel like the Empress. There's something about you needing to be more independent and stop carrying the baggage of others. I'm not saying go be a loner, but I am saying, for some reason, it's like a lot of your decision making or things that you think about, it's always like involves other people. You're kind of like taking in other people's experience too. Like, you guys, you could be the type where, let's use a really basic, simple example, where it's like, maybe you want to go out somewhere to eat, or you see this place and you're like, oh, this food looks really good, I want to go there to eat. And you're like, oh, okay, wait, before I even go there to try it, let me go look on the internet and look up all the reviews and look up what people say. Maybe there's a mukbang of it or something, and you'll watch that, and then you take in their own opinions, and maybe if they didn't really love it that much, then you don't go anymore. You know, and it's like, that was their experience. That doesn't mean it's going to be your experience. You have totally different taste buds. You should still go. If you wanted to go, you just be more independent. If you wanted to go, then you can go. You know? If you want to leave this job, if you want to leave this relationship, if you want to leave this situation, you can leave. It doesn't matter if you have people around you, family members, friends, or people who think that, oh, that's not the wrong thing to do, or that doesn't seem too safe, or you should stick it out. No, if you feel like you need to go, then you should just go. You guys are carrying a lot of like other people's opinions, expectations, or and all this stuff around you. It's like you're losing yourself in the midst of this. You're the Empress here. You don't need to worry about how anyone else feels or how anyone else's experience was. You have this Empress energy here. Your experience is going to be totally different than the people who don't have that same energy. You know what I mean? The people who do not have the same pizzazz as you are going to experience things differently. I'll use an example, and then I'll end it off too. And I'm not going to lie. A couple years ago, I went to Miami, and I was so excited to go to Miami, and I was so excited to go clubbing. But I'm a bigger woman, right? I'm a plus size woman. So I'm not gonna lie, I did look up and kind of just search up, because I know they're a little more stricter with the clubs there. And I'm wondering, is like, are they gonna shut me down at the door or something? I'm not gonna be able to get in. So I looked up, and yeah, honestly, I did see a lot of plus size women who were not getting in. A lot of a lot of reviews saying, yeah, this club, they don't bring in plus size women. They don't, you've got to be a certain body type. You got to have a certain type of look to you. But that didn't stop me, and I still went, and I mean, my fit wasn't even like a fit that it gives Miami Club. Like, it was like very different and definitely a bit more casual or something. I don't know. But still, I had absolutely zero problem with getting in. So imagine if I would have took in all the girls who were saying, oh yeah, don't go. They're not even going to let you in, whatever, blah, blah, blah. When I looked at their reviews and what happened to them, imagine if I just ran with that and was like, oh man, okay, so I won't even try to get into the club. And those were some of the craziest clubs I've been into. It felt like a movie. But, yeah, like that's what I'm getting at. For some people, everyone's experience is different. It doesn't mean anyone's better or worse than anyone else. But the energy you carry says a lot about you. And especially if you are someone in the spiritual realm, which if you are someone who is very sensitive to energy, very open to it, if you are someone who, has a strong intuition, whether you follow it or not, you definitely got some spirit guides, whatever you want to call it. The universe is on your side. So, that does come with a little bit of extra like pizzazz to you. You're fine to make your own decisions. It's time for pile 3. I think the message for you is just practice more independence. Again, not you having to be a loner, but not you having to do everything on your own, but just at least allow yourself to make your own decisions without the input of anyone else. And I'm hearing lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Okay? So you don't always have to follow the opinions of the crowd or the main major opinions. You guys are definitely meant to be trendsetters and people in a way that you kind of form your own opinion and follow your own opinion and do your own thing, and that creates a new path. It also shows others and inspires others that, hey, if you could do it, then they can do it too, instead of having to do everything the same way. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I have for what's going on around you guys. Cleansing and just because your energy was very hard to find, and then you pop out and you're the Empress. The Empress should not be that hidden, So too covered up by these 10 of Wands stuff. Like, nah, you gotta cleanse. All right, but that's what I have for you guys. Love you so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.